going?
Yeah, it's blinking. Hello, everybody. This has been 30 minutes of technical fixing stuff, but we're talking about My Favorite Brunette with Bob Hope in it, Corey.
Yeah, starring Bob Hope, one of my favorite actors of the golden age of Hollywood.
Mine's Lon Chaney.
He's really good.
I like Lon Chaney Jr. He's pretty good. He is in this movie as a character, which I didn't make the connection until I seen him, and I was like, he's in Frankenstein as Frankenstein, and the Mummy is the Mummy.
Yeah. I've only seen the Mummy, and I did not know that was the same actor.
Yeah,
probably because he's covered in bandages.
Yes. But, so we watched it, I think a week ago, and you said this is your favorite movie.
It's one of my favorite movies. Yeah.
Yes. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but for a black and white movie, it's pretty good.
It's really it really holds up, I think, because it's still funny.
It's still funny. There's a couple funny things like we'll get into it, but it was like the invisible golf, the apartment scene, him getting shot at. That was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Yes. So we start the movie as him in a jail cell, and he's being framed for murder and about to be executed.
Yeah, he's been framed for murder. It's kind of the whole plot device of the film is that he's telling his story.
Yeah,
from
it's like a flashback.
prison.
It's an entire flashback of what's happened.
Yeah. I love that he's so tough and macho in prison.
No word, huh? Well, I don't know who to vote for next time.
And then we cut to
him working at
the subversion of him being a baby photographer.
Yeah.
Just see my office. 3rd floor front. Ronnie was the name. Ronnie, baby photographer. I'll never forget that day. For 2 hours.
I think he's just putting on a persona, so he acts like a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
But so in the movie, it's a detective movie, like a mystery, but he's not a detective. He's a baby photographer.
Yeah.
Which is because the detective office is directly next door, and the guy that was on the case is taking a vacation to Chicago.
I was already. How about it, Sam? Can I go to work for you? Just give me a simple yes or no.
No.
Oh, but that's too simple. Why don't you give it a little thought?
I'm going to Chicago for a few days. I'll leave the door open so you can come through and answer the phone.
Or like a case in Chicago.
Yeah.
So the way the movie starts off is he goes into the office, the detective leaves, then this lady comes in and is like super paranoid, closing the blinds. He's like, she says something like, "You've never," or what did she say?
She walks in and so Bob Hope's character, Ronnie Jackson, happens to be in the adjoining office of the detective when this girl comes in, and she shushes them, goes over to the blinds, closes the blinds, and she's like,
she thinks she's the detective.
You must wonder why I act so strangely. And he's like, no, every girl that comes in here acts this way.
Yeah.
I suppose you wonder why I act this way.
Oh, no, every girl who comes in here does that.
There's a lot of comedy you had to explain to me because this is my 4th black and white film. We watched The Marx Brothers, which was super fast-paced. Comedy I couldn't understand because there's another joke in front of it. This one kind of slows it down a little bit so I could get some stuff. So yeah, she is like frantic. She's like something about a map, I think. She was trying to hide a map.
Yeah, she gives him a map to hide.
Because it has uranium on it.
Yeah, the whole crux of the mystery is the map showing the uranium. It's what the bad guys want.
So he puts it in his water cooler, or near the water cooler, I think.
In the cups.
In the cups, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the map. My life.
So, they go to the place where the bad guys are, and and they're saying that she's like crazy so that he will believe, but she's not crazy. She's telling the truth.
Yeah.
However, I believe you are entitled to an explanation of the strange behavior of Baron Montay's wife.
Wife? But she just told me she was his niece.
Last week she was his little sister.
It is not funny, Major. For the past 6 months, Miss Montay has been suffering from an acute form of schizophrenia.
It says that it's a good mystery, which is true, but it also says that you put this is a funny movie. That's what you put.
I put this movie funny.
Yeah.
And I think it's really funny. There's always a good joke. Like I was saying, there's always, like, in every, like, scene or, like, every, like, act, there's always one or two really funny jokes in there from Bob Hope.
Yeah. And I actually never knew about Bob Hope until I seen Rocky 3. Because in Rocky 3, they're, like, discussing who would win who would win the charity or something. And he's like, Bob Hope would. That's what Rocky says. And I didn't know who Bob Hope was until we watched this movie.
Oh.
He kind of looks like Bob Hoskins a little bit.
Okay.
He's in Frame Roger Rabbit and also in the Mario Brothers movie, the really bad one. He's
Oh,
Mario.
yeah.
He kind of looks like that. So there's a section of the movie where he runs in there Lon Chaney Jr. Lon Chaney Jr. is like a thug, but not a thug.
He's the stereotype of the super strong idiot.
Yeah.
I like you, too.
You do?
Yes, sir. What a physique. Boulder Dam with legs. And look at those shoulders. And that arm. Like a sack of doorknobs. Oh, recess. You... I'm just kidding.
Hey, chummy, do you care if I feel your muscle, too?
No.
And you put, I love walnuts.
I love walnuts.
Yeah.
I do. I love walnuts. And the reoccurring bit with Lon Chaney is that his
Likes
character
likes walnuts.
he keeps cracking the nuts in his biceps to just further illustrate how absurdly strong he is.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah, and
Get the corpuscles to move back in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
what else? He's bad at looking for clues as faking being a detective. Because there's a scene in the movie where they're trying to forge a letter into a ring.
Well, the bad guys are trying to leave one of Carlotta's rings with the note that they forged because they want him to go to the asylum, which is like the next scene.
Yeah.
So they can ambush him and figure out where the map is, right? Because they still don't have it.
Yeah.
So one of the villains is trying to make Bob Hope's character find this fake clue, and he's just dodging it at every opportunity. It's this really long sequence that's just funnier as it goes on, because at first he's hiding it like subtly, like he's like, oh, it's like really like a hidden clue, and then he's like, this guy's an idiot, so he keeps just putting it out on like the middle of the floor, and Bob Hope keeps missing it.
He steps over it, he puts it in the window shade, he looks directly at it, and then he looks away.
It's really funny sequence.
The jokes are pretty funny. So he ends up going to the hospital, the asylum, and he runs into a guy that's hitting invisible golf.
Golf. It's so funny because Bob Hope plays it really well, because he's like unsure if he's making a mistake or if this guy's screwing him over with his invisible golf ball.
Weren't they saying like $5 a hole or something?
Yeah, they're saying $1 hole.
$1 a hole, and then ends up he's like, the guy winds up the shot and he's like, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
Dollar hole, all right. Said you notice if she had hit a full 9. There's water down there.
Okay. Missed it. Cup must have moved on me.
I feel like a pretty good round today myself.
You do?
Oh. Lucky I got it for those straps.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's awesome. I like that you really liked that part.
That was probably one of the best parts of the movie. The other best part of the movie is when he's like saying his name's Joe at the hotel.
Oh man, when he's escaping from a chase,
and he's
runs
hitting
into
all
a
the
building,
buttons.
hits all the buttons. Hello, honey. This is Joe. Hello, honey. Oh man, it's so funny.
Hello, honey, this is Joe. Hello, honey, this is Joe. Hello, honey, this is Joe.
Come on up, Joe. Where have you been? I'm waiting, honey. It's about time, Joe. Come on up, Joe. Come on up, honey.
That Joe, what a man he must be.
I've been waiting for you, Joe.
Don't let him in there from the finance company.
Come on up, honey.
I must remember this address.
He's like, I gotta come back as
I gotta
Joe.
remember this address.
Gotta remember this address as Joe. That's pretty good. So this is my fourth black and white movie, like I said. The first one was Psycho. Now I watched Twilight Zone a little bit, which is Twilight Zone's good. We got to review that at some point. A couple episodes of that.
Yeah, sure.
That's a good one. But the thing about like comedy movies in the olden days is they talk so fast, and like my modern brain, like you understood all of it really fast, and I'd have to like keep asking you what they said. And
I've seen this film before because it's one of my favorite films, but there's definitely been jokes that I've gotten on a second rewatch. Because they're super fast. They'll go over your head if you're not really paying attention.
So, one of the bad guys in the movie fakes being the lead actress's uncle.
Yes,
In a
they have a
wheelchair.
body double of her uncle, who can walk.
His uncle. But then they cut to being in the room, and the guy's standing up, and they're like figuring out a plan. And then there's Bob Hope doing a picture through a keyhole.
Dope. So I scamper up the hill in about 3 jumps like any other goat and take a sneak peek. And what do you know? The guy who told me he couldn't walk is out of his wheelchair and sashaying around chipper as a jaybird. Then I knew Carlotta wasn't nuts. I get out my brownie and I'm all set to snap Exhibit A when Laughing Boy gets out of his chair and starts for the window. I figure he sees me. But no, he pulls up the shade right in my kisser like it was ladies' night in a Turkish bath. I'm stymied, but only for a second. The keyhole. Here's where my gadget pays off. The greatest invention since the Albany night boat. This'll do it, I says. Next stop, Rogue's Gallery.
Keyhole picture. And then they find out where the picture is. But if you pay a little bit of attention, he's a baby photographer. So that picture that they burned is a picture of like a kid.
Yeah.
And then the picture that he gave the lady for the kid was the evidence.
Through his own incompetence, he ends up saving himself.
which I didn't see that coming.
I know.
You take a picture of Sonny smiling for the first time in his life, and then you gave me the wrong...
Yeah, well, don't worry about a thing, Mrs. Fong. I'll give you your money back. Hurry.
But I don't want my money back. I want a picture of Sonny smiling for the first time in his life.
Here they come. Hurry. Hurry up. Come on, let's go while we're still here. Don't worry about a thing. I'll send you a check.
But you gave me the wrong negative.
Because I was watching it, but I was like a good plot twist. Because I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was. What would you rate? So you've said before that you'd rank it 9 out of 10. You don't know what we'd rank above it because you've watched so many older movies.
Yeah. There's definitely films I like more than My Favorite Brunette, but
The Marx Brothers was pretty good.
I love The Marx Brothers.
Marx Brothers is pretty funny.
Those are also some of my favorite films, especially. But this film, I think, really stands on its own. I think it's really fun. It's just a good time. You get some laughs.
Like you could listen to this, watch or writing or like doing something else. You can just listen to it and like you'll just laugh and laugh because it's kind of like it can be background noise eventually.
You could, yeah.
There's some parts you have to pay attention to, but if you're just listening to the audio, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, because a lot of the jokes, and that's part of the reason why I love this film so much, is because that's my style of humor, is wordplay and that kind of thing.
I'll run into you and then you'll say something and I'll be like, what?
Yeah, I say absurd things all the time for my own amusement.
Yes,
because that's my style of humor. It's the reason why I like the Marx Brothers so much, right? But you can totally just listen to the audio and have and laugh because the jokes are still good. They still hold up.
And the physical comedy, like he throws himself around. Yeah. It's kind of nuts because you didn't have stunt doubles really back then, and you had to do everything in one take because film was so expensive.
Yeah. The physicality of Bob Hope, he can just like move and be funny.
Yeah.
You know, it's a skill that certain actors have, I think, that
like physical comedy.
Yeah, I think actors who have done any like stage work and stuff in comedy, they have that presence. You know, it's kind of like clowning around or like
joking around, messing around.
Like how mimes move in a specific way.
Like the mind movements. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is our first episode, but we're gonna be doing more black and white movies. We'll probably do any sort of movie we're feeling. I don't know when each video will come out. Maybe once a week, two a month, or something. It depends on our schedules because we're both pretty busy. But we hope you enjoyed. I'm Joey. This is Corey. I hope everyone enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe.